Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode. It is the 5-year anniversary of when I made a set of images that went viral, got over 2 million views, and the images were distributed to publications all over the world. And I'm going to tell you this week how I made the images and how I got them to go viral. So stay tuned to this episode. All right, welcome back. So, during this week's episode, we're going to be talking about a set of images that I made 5 years ago that went viral. I want to tell you the story behind the images and how I got them to go viral. But before I show you the images, I just want to give a little bit of warning. They are slightly graphic in nature, not too bad, but most people think they're funny. But if you're very sensitive to anything of a sexual nature, this is your warning right now. All right, so I'm going to show you these images right now. There's a series of images I made on the beach. Here they are. And you can tell they are gulls and they are playing with an inappropriate object. And I'm going to tell you how I got these images. So first of all, I was in La Jolla. It was 2020 prior to the pandemic, so everything was still open, things hadn't shut down yet. And I had gone to the beach to photograph harbor seals giving birth. I actually had just finished filming a harbor seal giving birth, which I have a video here in my catalog that you can watch of that video. And I was on my way back to my car when I saw these gulls in the cove going crazy. They were chasing each other. They had obviously had an object that they were playing keep away from, throwing it up in the air, catching it, chasing and dropping it, and then another one come and pick it up. And I wasn't sure what they were playing with, so I just instinctively started photographing them as much as I could. And once the ruckus died down, I zoomed in to see that it was in fact a sex toy that they had found and were playing with. I have no idea where they found the sex toy, whether it was in the ocean, on the beach, had been washed up from something. Nobody knows. We'll never know. But it was quite funny the way they were playing with it and a good message about what happens when plastic pollution ends up in the ocean and how it ends up in the mouths of wildlife. So after I got home, I edited the photos and I found three in particular that I really wanted to share. I thought three was a good amount of images to put into a photo story to quickly tell what happened on the beach. I posted it on Facebook and shared a little blurb about what I had saw. And it was about 24 to 48 hours before I saw the video or the images had gone viral. I had tens of thousands of views right away and lots of shares and comments. And I ended up with a little over 2 million views in total before it died down. I had started to get contacted by some media. First of all was Gizmodo, a writer from the magazine, the tech magazine Gizmodo. It's an online publication, and they interviewed me about what I saw. I definitely wanted to talk about the conservation issues with plastic pollution, and I was really pleased that they added that into the story. I also got contacted by the local news station and the radio station in San Diego. And then I got contacted by a media distributor. I chose to go the route of the media distributor because I knew they'd have a wider reach than I could, and they did. I ended up in publications all over the world, including China, in Europe, in the UK, and of course, all over North America. And I was pleased that a lot of the stories did include the conservation message that had been passed along. I think this is a really good way of sharing that you can have a conservation story that has humor. It's a great way of tapping into people's emotions, getting people to care about something by putting something kind of funny into it. And it definitely did help in this situation. So that's the story, how it went viral, the story, how I made it. And I hope you enjoy the images. I'd love to hear what you think. Go ahead and put them in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories of anything that may have gone viral for you. And as always, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, share with your friends, and we'll catch you next week. Have a great one.